Okay, someone's watching. Who do we got? Who do we got in the stream? Oh, hey, Craig's Vibes. Good, you're the first person here. That's awesome. Alright, well, I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna try and see if a couple of my other friends are gonna join in here. I'm especially waiting for my buddy's Midlife Vibes because I know they're gonna want to see this. So I'm hoping they'll be here soon. Becky, I know, said she would be here because she would get off work in time to see it. So. Come on, Midlife Vibes. Come on, Midlife Vibes. Oh, come on, guys. Midlife Vibes, you're letting me down. Come on, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord. Josh, Becky, you're killing me. Come on, you guys. I'm sorry, Craig. I'm gonna try and get this started as soon as possible. If they'll get here. Come on, Josh and Becky. Hey, Craig, share this out to them, would you? Share this out to them on like Instagram or something. Oh, okay. Someone else is here. Someone just joined in. Who's here? Please give me a light, guys. Please give me a light, bro. Yay! Becky's here! Yay! Hey, Becky, I'm so glad you're here. I've been waiting for you guys for like 3 minutes now. Where's Josh? And finally Josh is here too. Yes. Good, alright. So now, the mail opening can begin. So, technically I've already opened all of these packages that I got. But I wanted to reveal them to you now. So I'm going to start with the movies and the pin that I got from Disney Movie Club. Oh, wow. You guys are at Knott's Berry Farm too? Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm jealous. But yeah, so to get into the movies, so the first movie I got, and I've already opened this and I've already watched it, is this one. The Little Mermaid, Walt Disney Signature Collection. You can see there, it's part of the Walt Disney Signature Collection, Ultra HD Blu-ray and Digital Code. And I watched this movie like twice last night because I love Ariel so much. Ariel's my favorite princess. I don't know about the rest of you, but I love her, I adore her, so I watched this twice just last night, literally the second I got home. And then also, because I bought The Little Mermaid, I got The Little Mermaid 2 and The Little Mermaid 3 free with it. Now, I know some people are kind of antsy about 2 and 3. I personally liked number 2. It was decent because it had their daughter, but number 3 just kind of didn't do it for me as much as number 1 and 2. Yeah, it didn't do it for me as much as 1 and 2, but I still like it because it's Ariel, you know, I gotta be loyal. So yeah, I got these as well. And I'm thinking with the special offer that is offered to Disney Movie Club members for the Little Mermaid package, I'm gonna accept it, and I'm probably gonna do a giveaway with it. So that way they'll get the movie and all the other special little things that they add with it. But this one I kept. I actually posted this one on my Instagram, but up until now I've kept it private. Of this pin that I got in the mail. It's a limited edition pin. And it came with a certificate of authenticity and everything. So it's legit. So you see here, this is a VIP exclusive pin of the Infinity Gauntlet from Avengers Infinity War. And you can see it is signed by Elizabeth Blake of VIP Member Services at Disney Movie Club. And then you see on the back it has the Disney Movie Club with the castle. I mean, like, just look at how cool that gauntlet is. Like, I'm probably never going to wear this in any of the parks. I'm just going to keep this on a certificate and saran wrapped so that way it doesn't go bad. Because, like, this thing is a collector, so this is definitely going in my VIP collection. Oh, Craig, that's a great idea, too. To frame it? Yeah, that would be definitely a good idea. Problem is, I would have to find, like, a good frame that would actually keep it, like, preserved. But so now that we've seen those, I'm going to get into the most special gift that I've gotten recently from my buddies Josh and Becky at Midlife Vibes and Beloved One. But first off, so the gift came with their cute little business cards, and I loved these. So Midlife Vibes and Beloved One. And then on the back of Midlife Vibes, you see Josh and all their social medias. And then you got Becky's cute little card here, Beloved One, with her social medias. And I gotta say, her pose in this is pretty awesome. Cause it's like, she's just posing like, yeah, I'm classy, I'm cool, deal with it. No, I just love that little pose. It's so awesome. But now, this gift that they gave me was for a giveaway, or I think it was Josh and Becky. Was it a giveaway or was it a fundraiser for something? I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, Yaya's in the house. What's up, man? Hey, what's up, Yaya? Hey, is Brittany here too? Oh, yeah. Thank you. So, yeah, I donated to MDA. It was a $20 donation, which obviously well worth it. It's for a very good cause, in my opinion. So, I 100% supported it. But they gave me this. Oh, that's good. Hi, Brittany. So anyway, Josh and Becky sent me this. Now, this is the only piece of Disneyland merchandise that I own, but I gotta say, I love this thing, and I will treasure it forever, you guys. This is a special ornament from Disneyland 2017 that they sent to me with the packaging, and then I'll show it with the lid off. It's I guess it's some kind of 3D print ornament of Sleeping Beauty Castle, and it is just the most beautiful thing. And then there engraved on the bottom, it does say Disney 2017 Disneyland Resort. And I gotta say, I love this thing. And again, this will be something that I never use, that I just have saved in its packaging, so that way it stays protected and safe. So that way it doesn't get any damage to it. Because, I mean, not only did I get it for donating to a good cause, but Josh and Becky Midlife Vibes, like, they're honestly some of my best Disney friends. Like, I love their channel, I love their content, and I just love them as people because they're just so amazing. Like, they love Disney. They're Denver Broncos fans like me. Actually, you can see this poster, this frame right here behind me is a picture of Peyton Manning when the Broncos played in the Super Bowl and they beat the Panthers. And I gotta say, that's probably my favorite piece of Broncos merch right there. But like, I just love Josh and Becky to death. They're so amazing. And Yaya and Brittany, I love you guys too. You guys are some of my best Disney friends. And I love you guys so much, and I pray that one day I can visit Disneyland and meet you guys in person. Or like maybe you guys come to Disney World when I move to Orlando and meet me, because I'm so down to hang out with you guys. Like, I cannot wait for the day. I cannot finally wait for the day I can meet you guys. Because it will probably just be one of the most special days of my life, is meeting you guys. So, I guess now since I've shown all of the stuff that I got in the mail recently, I guess I might as well turn this into a Q&A. So if you guys have any questions for me about like how I started my channel or why I started it, favorite characters, Disney albums, characters, things of that nature, like feel free, like go ahead, just throw them at me, and I'll most likely be able to answer them, hopefully. That is a good question, yeah. All right, yeah. So my very first time at a Disney park was in August of 2000, and it was August of 2000, and I went there to celebrate my 5th birthday, which was actually technically in September, but because I was starting pre-K, at the time, so I had to go celebrate it in August, and I mean, imagine a 5-year-old me, like going to Disney and meeting Mickey, Goofy, Minnie, Pluto, Donald, Daisy, and all the princesses for the first time, and just the sense of magic and wonder for me was just incredible, and I cannot believe that it took me, I think, 2017. I can't believe it took me only almost 17 years to go back to Walt Disney World. Like, I wanted to go back so many times, but I was able to go. Nice, yeah. Yeah, I was 5 years old. My mom and I stayed at All Star Music Resort, which is still my favorite value resort personally because I'm a big music lover. So that was definitely my favorite resort. And of course, that was back when they still had Mickey's Toontown Fair and Tarzan Rocks, and they still had I forget what it was. It was like a meet and greet area where you can meet Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and a couple other characters in safari outfits in Animal Kingdom, but they tore that down to make Pandora. Yeah, so 5 years old is basically the answer to the question. Yeah, I was 5 years old. And I saw Yaya had a question about Disneyland. Ever been to Disneyland? Unfortunately, Yaya, no, I have not. I've only been to Disney World. I've been 3 times now, but I really do want to go to Disneyland because like I was never really big into Disneyland growing up because I just had that draw to Walt Disney World because it was my first park I ever visited and it was closer. So it was just more home to me. But recently, with becoming friends with you guys, Josh, Becky, Yaya, and Brittany, and like seeing some of the things that they have in Disneyland that they don't necessarily have in Walt Disney World is making me more and more wanting to visit Disneyland. It's like you guys have a longer Pirates. You guys have longer Pirates, as I've heard about. You guys have the Hatbox Ghost in the Haunted Mansion. We don't have that at Walt Disney World, so I wanted to see that in person. And obviously over in DCA, you guys have Cars Land. We don't have that here, and I love the Cars movies, personally. So like I would just love to go and meet Lightning McQueen, Mater, all of that. So definitely, I do want to visit Disneyland one day. And thank you, yeah, yes. This is actually the Mickey 90 Years of Magic shirt. that I got for Christmas, and I love this shirt. And my mom recently got me this hat, which is part of the Mickey's 90 collection that my mom got me. So I love this too. And then I brought this out because this is the Pez collection, which is also part of the Mickey's 90 that my mom got for Christmas. And this thing, I have not opened this once. Like, I'm gonna keep this in mint condition because they'll be worth something someday. But even then, I might not be able to sell them. And yes, Becky, I do agree with that. And I saw someone else had another. Yes, Becky, my favorite character. So I said my favorite princess is Ariel, but my favorite character is probably. Ooh, that's a tough one. Because there's so many that I have. I'd probably have to say my favorite character is a tie. It's so hard because there's so many good choices. Oh my gosh, you guys made this so hard. You made this so hard for me to answer. I'd probably have to say my favorite character was Tarzan. So like I said, when I first visited Disney World in 2000, I saw the show that they had there called Tarzan Rocks, which was like a live concert performance of all the hit songs from Tarzan. And they also had like aerial acrobatics and rollerbladers skating all around the arena. And it was phenomenal, and I was starstruck because literally where I was sitting in the theater at the time, where they now have Finding Nemo the musical and Animal Kingdom, I was sitting right up the center ramp that led from the stage out towards the crowd area. And so when Tarzan came swinging out of the rafters on the vine, he literally went like right over my head. And I was like, I lost it. 5-year-old me just went nuts. And yeah, I saw your question, guys, about my Jack Skellington ears. These were actually a gift to me from a friend when I went to Disney World in October of last year for the Halloween party. So these were the Jack Skellington ears she got me, and she put my name on them. So yeah, these are technically, I guess you could say, my first official pair of Disney ears that I got. Aside from like the Santa hats that I have. Yeah, let me see if I can find those Santa hats real quick. Hold on, because I think I have them. Where are you guys? No, you're in here somewhere. Oh, goodness, please, have them. Rats. Oh, man, Mom must have them. Alright. Well, apparently, guys, they're not in my room, so my mom must have them, apparently, but yeah, I have like a Santa hat with the Mickey ears sticking out. I love that hat so much. Let's see. Hey, the Lucky Minute's here. And wow, Becky, I'm surprised you guys are literally vlogging and watching me at the same time. Like talk about doing double duty. Or like, juggling a lot of things at once. Like, you guys are literally watching me and vlogging at the same time, and I love you for that. So, does anyone else have any other questions for me? Such as favorite park at Walt Disney World, favorite attraction, favorite ride, things of that nature. Because I can answer all of those easy. Oh, yeah. I'm so jealous. Yeah, I actually caught a little bit of Disney Boys Lost in Girls stream as he was streaming right before. Oh my gosh. You guys did not put my live stream in your vlog. Oh my gosh. My night's been made. My night has been made now. Okay, but yeah. I did see part of Disney Lost Boys and Girls live stream before 90s night, so I'm probably gonna watch that after I end streaming. But I did see Yaya asked me what my favorite Disney treat is, and I would probably have to say it's the Mickey ice cream bars. It's like Well, actually, it's a tie between the Mickey ice cream bars and the Dole Whip. Like, if I'm just walking around Magic Kingdom and it's hot, I love just munching on a Mickey bar. But if I'm somewhere in Adventureland in Magic Kingdom and I'm going to see the Walt Disney Enchanted Tiki Room, first thing I do is go buy a Dole Whip before I go inside, because I love just getting a Dole Whip and watching the Enchanted Tiki Room, because I literally feel like I'm in Polynesia and it's such an awesome feeling. So yeah, Mickey bars and Dole Whip are definitely my favorite treats. All right. You had 4, Yaya? Oh my god, I'm jealous. Oh, I'm so jealous. See, that's why I'm excited that I'm going to become an annual pass holder, because I'll be able to go to events like that in Disney. Because then I'll be able to just eat those unlimited treats all I want, and like I'll just have more magical memories to make during those events and those hours and things like that. Alright guys, so let's see, what should I go over next? Should I go over my favorite park at Walt Disney World? You know what? I'll ask you guys that question. If any of you have ever been to Walt Disney World, what is your favorite park in Walt Disney World? And then in that park at Walt Disney World, what was your favorite attraction that you rode on? Or that you experienced? What was your favorite experience in that park? Alright, Lucky Minute says Epcot. Lucky Minute, what has been your favorite moment inside of Epcot? You see, guys, I'm so nervous because I'm usually camera shy a little bit, so I'm just like nervous and fidgety. So don't mind me. Okay, the original Figment ride. Yes, I've heard about this, where it had it was the dream. It was like the Dream Maker or the Dream Catcher or something like that, or the Dream Finder. The Dream Finder, I think it was. Yeah, and a lot of people I've heard like that attraction better than the new Figment. Yeah, Dream Finder, that was it. So I've heard a lot of people like the Dream Finder, like the ride when the Dream Finder was in it versus now when it's just Figment. But I saw Becky had a question of my favorite park food. So, my favorite park food. That's a toughie because there's so many good ones too. My favorite park food were probably. I'd say me personally would be the turkey legs. I love the turkey legs because for me, I'm a constant eater. I constantly gotta be eating something. So those turkey legs are definitely good for someone with an appetite like mine, because that way those will hold me off until the next one I eat. And also the hot dogs I love. Actually, one time I tried this really amazing hot dog in the American Pavilion at Epcot, and what was it? It was like a mac and cheese hot dog where it literally had mac and cheese and bacon on top of it, and it was probably about, I don't even remember how long it was, but I just remember it was so delicious, but it was such a nightmare to eat because the mac and cheese was just like falling out of the hot dog, and it was a nightmare, but it was really good. And yes, yeah, my favorite food is turkey legs. But yes, Josh, Becky, you guys definitely have to come to Disney World one day. And And when I move to Orlando, if you guys ever come, like, I want to be the ones to take you guys around Walt Disney World. Because I think that would just be a blast, and I would actually get to meet you guys, and we'd be able to have fun and just experience all the Disney magic at Walt Disney World together. So I would love that if you guys would visit one day. And Yaya and Brittany, you too. Yaya, really? You guys are gonna be there next month without me? Oh my lord, you guys can't do this to me. You guys better stream from Walt Disney World. Because I want to see your guys' reactions. I want to see your guys' reactions to Walt Disney World. If you haven't been before, I want to see your guys' reactions. And also, I want to see how you guys would compare Disneyland to Walt Disney World. See if you can make any of those connections or differences, things of that nature. What did you have for What did you have for Disney's 90th? That is true, Lucky Man. That is true, Lucky Man, because like obviously Disneyland was built smaller than Walt Disney World, but then at the same time, like the Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World is bigger than Disneyland Park itself. So, which means bigger capacity, longer wait times, things of that nature. And that's why generally when it comes to Walt Disney World, there's a little bit more pre-planning that you have to do before going versus Disneyland. Like obviously, so the wait times in any park in Magic Kingdom can be hectic, so you want to make sure that you actually pick and choose the right fast passes for rides, attractions, things of that nature, or else you're gonna miss a lot. Hey, Pirate Princess Red, she's here. Thank gosh. Hey Red, did you bring some rum? Did you bring rum, or did Jack take it all again? Oh my gosh, look at. I'm crazy. Anyway, yeah, definitely when it comes to. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, they have it at the American Pavilion at Epcot, which I personally enjoyed. You are Lucky Minute? But yeah, definitely, like, when my mom and I go on trips to Walt Disney World, we're definitely very picky with the fast passes we choose, because we base it around the time of year. We base it around like time of year, whatever special events are happening around that time, and guest traffic and things of that nature. So generally we'll pick some of the bigger key attractions for our fast passes, like we'll do Haunted Mansion, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Space Mountain, what's one of the rides? Pirates of the Caribbean. So like definitely those bigger key attractions in each park are the ones we try and get fast passes for. So like obviously Magic Kingdom, I just said, Pirates, Space Mountain. God, I'm drawing a blank. Pirates of the Caribbean, Space Mountain. Oh yeah, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So like attractions like that, and then at Animal Kingdom, we try and get Expedition Everest or fast passes for Festival of the Lion King, so we can get good seats for that. Which, if any of you haven't seen Festival of the Lion King, go look it up because it is an awesome show. So yeah, and then obviously in Hollywood Studios, we have the big attractions like, now we have Slinky Dog Dash, we have Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, and definitely those are probably the three that I personally try and get fast passes for, because I can do roller coasters day in, day out, all day long, but my mom has back problems, so she can't necessarily go on coasters anymore. In fact, on our last trip, sadly, she said that was the last time she was going to ride Rock and Roller Coaster because of her back. So that's sad. But yeah, so I generally still go on roller coaster. So I generally, when I'm in Hollywood Studios, I go for Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, and Sleeping Dog Dash. because most of the other attractions there don't usually have long wait times. So luckily that saved me there. But when it comes to Epcot, that one's usually harder because my mom and I only have so many days when we go to Disney. So usually we only spend about 1 day in Epcot. So it's really hard to go and see everything in Epcot. But now, when I was a kid, I wasn't a fan of Epcot much, but being an adult now, I definitely see its appeal. And so, I think from now on, when Chi and I go to Disney, we're going to try and spend 2 days at Epcot instead of just the one. So that way we can split it into okay, we're going to spend this day at Epcot in Future World, in the future area, and then the next day we're going to spend it around World Showcase. That way we can encompass and take in everything there. So I think that's how we'll do that. And I did see that my friend Brianna, Gator Chick 13, is in here. Hi Brianna, how are you? Matter of fact, Gator Chick 13, Brianna, is the same friend that I mentioned earlier who got me these awesome ears right here. And don't worry, Brianna, I'm taking very good care of them. In fact, I hardly ever wear them. I pretty much just keep them on a shelf, so that way they don't go bad. Alright. Yeah, so enough of my nervous yet hilarious little rant. So, does anyone else have questions? I know I'm a nervous wreck, guys. Don't mind me. Yeah, I know I know I seem a nervous wreck on camera right now, guys, because I'm pretty camera shy because I told this to Josh, Becky, Yaya, and Brittany, I think last night on their stream, is that I'm extremely camera shy because growing up a lot as a kid, I was made fun of because of how I look. So I grew up kind of shy and reserved, keeping my head down and stuff like that. And so and you see me, I'm wearing a hat, I'm trying to, I'm nervous. So I apologize for my camera shyness. I'm trying to work out of it right now. And hopefully one day I can work out of my fear of being on camera. So that way whenever when I start streaming more in the parks, that I can actually talk to you guys. I can actually talk to you guys face to face instead of just talking through the mic. And actually, yeah, this is not my first live. I've actually done a few live streams in downtown Nashville at the Country Singer, the famous Country Singer bars. And I've streamed a couple times at the Nashville Zoo, but I always keep the camera facing forward. I never face it on me because I'm still, like I said, I'm still kind of camera shy and trying to work out of that. And I'm kind of I guess I say I'm kind of nervous about the way I feel that I look on camera. So that's where that fear comes from. And I'm trying to work out of it because I remember, I think Becky last night was saying how when, it was either Becky or Brittany said when they started their channels and whenever they were streaming alone, they were nervous about facing the camera and doing their intros and outro and things of that nature because they were camera shy. And I'm trying to work over that right now. The reason I'm so comfortable right now is because I'm at home, I'm in my room, so I feel comfortable. But when I'm out in public, I'm generally a little more shy. But yes, thank you, Becky. Oh my gosh, oh yeah, Josh is here, I forgot. Oh my god, Justin's here. But yeah, I'm trying to get better, guys, and I will get better. So, So wish me luck and give me thumbs up through this. Alright. So does anyone else have any other questions? Like, my inspiration for starting my channel? Or like, my favorite Disney villain, sidekick, album, favorite Disney video game I've played, favorite Star Wars character, because now we can do Star Wars, since they're part of Disney, or favorite Marvel character. It's like, I have so much that I can tell you guys, so you can ask me literally anything, and I'll probably answer it. And like one thing, I'm also hoping that I'm not. I also hope for. Brianna, that is a good question. Am I coming for the Galaxy's Edge opening? Probably not, because I know in Disneyland they're opening it in May, which is going to be summertime, which means the crowds are going to be insane for Disneyland. And in Walt Disney World, they're opening it April 29th, which is right before Labor Day weekend, which means you add in the Labor Day crowds plus all the guests wanting to see Star Wars Galaxy's Edge on opening day. It's going to be packed. It's like, I remember when Frozen opened, the wait time was about 2 hours. And then they opened another attraction, and then they opened Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and that was like 3 hours. And then they opened Slinky Dog Dash, which was 4 hours. But like, I cannot imagine the wait times that it's gonna be for Walt Disney World. It's probably gonna be like 5, 6, 7 hours, and that's almost the whole day gone. I'm like, literally, I'm guaranteeing you, as soon as Disney dropped the news of when the dates open, people immediately went into the Disney sites and tried and changed their fast passes to see if they can get those fast passes, but I don't think they will. Oh, okay. I guess I had a little glitch, guys. I'm sorry. I guess I had a glitch, but I think Disney said that their fast pass service wouldn't be available for Smuggler's Run at first. So which means the wait times are going to be insane. Wait, hang on, guys. I gotta go do something real quick. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm sorry, I'm back. I had to go help my mom with something. Yeah, because of her back, she can't do a lot of heavy lifting, so I have to help her with stuff. So I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm back. So let me see if I had any other questions while I was gone. Oh yeah, Brianna, I did see your message. Yeah, you were right. August 29th is the correct date for it. And yes, Red, Toy Story Land was bonkers. Like, even when I went there in October, it was nuts. Like, my mom and I didn't even get to ride Slinky Dog Dash because of the wait times. It was insane. We did, however, get to ride Alien Swirling Saucers, which was fun. It's like, the way I can describe Alien Swirling Saucers is that, it's basically, it's kind of, I mean, I was gonna say it was like the teacups, but it's not. Oh yeah, it's like Mater's Junkyard Jamboree at DCA and Cars Land. Because like the motion and the way the ride goes around, it's kind of like Mater's Junkyard Jamboree. Which I've never been on that ride, but I've seen footage of it, and it looks fun. And that's one of the rides I want to ride personally when I go out to Disneyland one day. Oh, where was I? God, I always do this when I'm on camera. I always lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, I remember I was discussing the wait times in Galaxy's Edge and how fast passes are going to work. So Disney said that they wouldn't have fast passes available in Disneyland or Walt Disney World at first because Disney wants to see how popular the rides are going to be, and they're going to see how the crowds react to it at first before they start doing fast passes. Oh my lord, Brianna, you're gonna be there for opening day? Huh. Honestly, Brianna, you're probably gonna be in line for Smuggler's Run, like, almost the entire day. Like, you're probably gonna be looking at between 4 to 6 hour wait times, probably, for Smuggler's Run. It's like, if I were you, I'd probably wait to ride Smuggler's Run until they actually start doing the fast passes. That way you can get on it quicker. And I would just focus around probably like the Black Spire outpost, like the shops, the restaurants, things of that nature. Oh yeah, I remember, to be honest. So yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I remember, to be honest. Yeah, so what should I discuss next? Should I tell you guys where exactly I got the inspiration for my channel? If you guys would like to hear the reason why I started doing this. And Becky, in regards to your earlier comment about knowing Mater's Junkyard Jamboree, yeah, I bet you and Josh probably know that ride very well. Alright, well, I guess, Brianna, so I've been following Disney vloggers for a number of years. I think when I first started watching Disney vloggers, I was watching the Tim Tracker, and I was watching Fresh Baked Disney, because those were really the only two I knew about. But then I kind of took a break off of YouTube for a while, and then when I came back, I was looking up more Disney vloggers, and then I saw people like Prince Charming Dev, Disney Princess Couture, Midlife Vibes, the Yaya Chronicles. I saw all you guys popping up, and I watched videos on all you guys' channels, and I just fell in love, because like, oh my god, this is going big. It's kind of like turning into a family. And like with my Disney obsession, I feel like, oh my gosh, there's kind of like there's like a family out there that I can see and connect with and talk Disney with all the time, and I loved that. And so I decided, well, you know what? It just hit me one day is that I have all this footage from my December 2017 trip, and I'm about to go again in October 2018. Why don't I make a channel and just upload the shows and things that I record? And I kind of, and I thought that's all I was going to do was just, record shows, upload them, and that would be the end of it. But then I started seeing Dev and Josh and Becky and Brittany and Yaya and Fresh Baked WDW. I saw all of them live streaming, and it really hit me that, wow, this is amazing to actually have that interaction in real time with the people watching the video. That is so cool, because you're actually talking and having fun with everyone. Yes, Becky, and the Broncos. Yes, go Broncos. Heck yes. But I saw that one-on-one interaction and that real-time interaction with your viewers, that was so cool to me. So I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna go out on a whim. I'm gonna make a channel dedicated to streaming, and I streamed in the parks. And wouldn't you know it, like one of my very first day streaming in Walt Disney World at Hollywood Studios, I ran into Prince Charming Dev. And oh my gosh, guys, my head literally exploded, and I became overwhelmed. I went right up to him. He was in the middle of live streaming, and I just went right up to him. And I was like, oh my gosh, Deb, I watch you all the time. I love you. You're awesome. Can I get a picture? And he is literally the nicest guy you will ever meet. The nicest guy. He took pictures with me. He signed the hat I was wearing at the time. And oh my gosh, it was so cool. And then later that day, when he was still streaming, I was able to stream with him at Hollywood Studios. We went and met BB-8 together. We met BB-8, and then we went to see Fantasmic together, which was the coolest thing. Like, even though right at the very end of Fantasmic, it started raining, like, we did not care. We were just having such a good time, and we were so immersed in the magic that it just didn't matter to us. We were just having such a good time. And it was literally one of the highlights of my trip, was meeting Dev and being able to vlog and being able to stream with him. And in fact, that video is still up on my channel. And it was literally one of the highlights of my entire trip. And like, that stuck with me, and so I figured, well, yes, there are a lot of vloggers out there that do Disney vlogs and streaming, but not many people stream in Nashville, so not many people can experience all the culture and the live music and everything that happens in Nashville. So that's what I wanted to start bringing out to you guys, was going downtown to Nashville and to these different places, watching all the small local bands perform, and like all the historic places. Like, eventually I want to take a tour of Andrew Jackson's mansion. I want to possibly take a private tour of the Grand Ole Opry and the Ryman Auditorium. And like, I don't think I can stream in there necessarily, because it's private, but I hope I'll be able to take pictures and put that into like a slideshow or a vlog for you guys, which would be fun. And then, yeah, like Red mentioned, I recently went to a Monster Jam event. It was a triple threat series, so they had like they had ATVs, they had like these little dune buggies, and then they had the monster trucks. And I was actually able to go to the pit party, so I was able to go down onto the floor and meet all the drivers and stuff, and it was so cool because two of the drivers were women. And I just found it so cool that now women are starting to make their way into a previously male-dominated sport like Monster Jam, because usually when I was a kid growing up, there were only male drivers. There were no female drivers. But now there are more and more female drivers coming in. And I just find that cool. But I see that Becky has to go. So have fun on the ride, Becky. And I'll see you later, okay? I love you guys. Mwah. I love you guys. So have fun. Yeah, so anyway, I went to Monster Jam and I went to the pit party and I was able to talk to the drivers and ask them questions. And I was trying to stream it, but sadly my connection inside the Bridgestone Arena kept cutting out. And eventually only part of that video went up on my channel, and I was so bummed because my questions for them and my interviews with them were so fun. And it was such a blast the whole time I was out on the floor with them. But there is another Monster Jam event coming to Nashville, I think in June, at the Nissan Arena where the Tennessee Titans play. And there's no roof, so I'm not going to have that connection issue. So I'm going to go to that event, and I'm going to live stream that too. So I'll be able to bring not only the pit party while I go and see all the trucks, but the actual event itself out to you guys, so that way you guys can see it yourself. It's like, those are just a couple of the things that I want to do here in the upcoming months for my channel. Yeah, so that's something I want to do. But then obviously in November, when I move out to Orlando, oh yeah, you're heading to the parks? Fun. Are you going to go to Disneyland or DCA? Alright, Yaya and Brittany. Well, have fun, you guys. I hope you guys have fun at Disneyland. And I love you guys, and I'll see you later, okay? I love you guys. But yeah, yes, Brittany. My mom and I do plan on moving to Orlando in mid-November 2019. And I'm going to become an annual pass holder, so that way I'll be able to pursue my real dream for this channel. And that's to a live stream at the Disney parks and just help bring that magic to everyone who watches my channel. And like, I hope to, not only that, I hope to meet a bunch of you guys and like hang out with you, because like all of you watching, you guys are the heart and soul of what I do. You guys are why I do this. It's like, it's our combined shared love of Disney that makes me want to drive this channel even further and bring you guys even more amazing content. But at the end of the day, like, I don't care whether I get 160 subscribers like I have now or 16,000. Like, I do this channel for you guys. I do it for you, and it's because I love each and every one of you that watches me and supports me on a daily basis doing this. So that's my hope to the future, is that I can bring a little bit of Disney magic into your lives from wherever you are. And Brittany, I appreciate that. I appreciate that I inspired you to start your channel and to start live streaming, because it was people like Prince Charming Dev and Midlife Vibes. Oh, Brianna. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There are too many people I know that start with B. Like, there's Becky, Brittany, and Brianna. It's like I get you guys confused. I'm sorry. But yeah, Brianna, I'm glad that I inspired you to start live streaming on your channel and start that. And it's due to people like the Yaya Chronicles and Josh and Becky at Midlife Vibes, my friends Todd and Dottie from Add Winter Slowly, Prince Charming Dev, and Fresh Baked, and like all the Fresh Baked, past or present. So like David, Ian, Liz, Sarah, Lady Romy, like all of them inspired me to help bring the magic to you guys. Like wherever I am, whether I'm in Tennessee, Disney World, when I go to Disneyland, like I want to bring all of that to you guys. Like, that is my ultimate dream for this channel, is to help bring people together, basically. My hope is that I can bring people together through a love and the magic of Disney, basically. That's my dream. But I think that is going to do it for me, guys. I'm going to end the stream here. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my little mail opening and my Q&A. And I'm probably going to be... I have to work a little bit tomorrow, but I will be streaming from downtown Nashville tomorrow night. I'm probably going to start around 7 p.m. Central Time. So that's going to be 8 p.m. Walt Disney World time, or 5 p.m. in Disneyland time. So that way, it's not going to be super late when I start streaming like normal. So that way you guys will actually be able to see and enjoy some of the local music and bands that perform at these bars. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. Red, it's going to be tomorrow. So Friday night, I'm probably going to start around 7 p.m. And that's 8 p.m. Walt Disney World time and 5 p.m. in Disneyland time. So Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, I think. Pacific time is when I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night. So see you guys later. I love you all so much. Thanks for watching.